Another day. Come outside to try to get this little area. Excuse me. Try to get this little area together. I've been digging and turning in it. I planted out some of my little brassicas on that side. Now I'm about to come up in here, till it's up a little bit. I'm gonna cut them down. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna dig them out. I'm not sure. I feel like I want to dig them out. But come and put me some compost down on top of this. I need to really start working on the condition of this soil back here. It's been so hard because we haven't really been getting that much rain. So I'm gonna till it up, and then I'm gonna put down my little compost, and I'm gonna start planting out as many of my brassicas as I could today, because I don't really be rushing to do it, but I usually have it done by now. I have my gloves. So now I'm gonna put down my black cow and my all-purpose fertilizer and spread it about. Thanks to the tiller, it helped to pull up a lot of the weeds. So that's a plus, because I've been pulling them out by hand. I'm gonna still pull some of these weeds out first. So I got some of the weeds out. I pulled some of them out, the ones that I know that were sitting up under the surface of that soil. So I'm gonna start pulling my black cow. Oh, I should have moved that. That's the all-purpose fertilizer. I'm gonna add it and spread it about. Then I'm gonna spray it down with a little fish emulsion and let it set for a little while. Only for a couple of minutes, enough for everything to soak through. And then after that, I'm gonna start putting everything down. Alright, so I got a little fish emulsion in here. I'm gonna turn my hose pipe on, I'm gonna water it, and I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. And then after that, I'm gonna start planting everything out. Sound like you're supposed to be getting some cold weather. So I guess I'm gonna come and cut off all my tomatoes. And I guess my cucumbers too. I still have a few cucumbers. I'm gonna look around and see what it is, because I'm not sure if a lot of the bell pepper plants is gonna survive. So they're saying we might get down into the 30s. So I don't know. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I always come straight back like this here. I might do the same thing, but in my mind, I'm saying I should come straight across. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just continue to do what I say I was gonna do. But I'm gonna just dig me a little trench and come all the way across, and I'm gonna plant what I want there, and I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Try to keep everything approximately about 6 inches apart. Like my cabbage, I don't need no humongous cabbage. I didn't buy of that variety anyway, but I still would like them to be a nice head, so I don't want to put them too close. But like the mustard greens, it's not gonna really matter too much. It would, the mustard greens, if they had more space, they'll grow bigger, but they grow good tight next to each other. So, and I got some kohlrabi. I'm not, yeah, I do have a couple of kohlrabi too. So I never grown those before. I tried it last year, and I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be. So I'm trying it at this time of the year. I want to see how it's gonna come out. And I'm gonna plant my kale. I got some kale. I keep on thinking in my mind, I'm gonna plant that kale in the middle, because kale get kind of big, or it could get kind of tall sometimes. But it's easier to manage. You can pull them leaves from the bottom, and they'll be able to survive with everybody else. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how it's gonna go, but I know I'm about to get started. And this little spot right here, I didn't do nothing with this little spot right here because of the okra. But like I said, what I did last year was, I didn't dig them up. I just cut them down. And what started happening is they started putting on flowers and stuff again, like these are right here. So that's why I was saying I was gonna dig them up, but I don't think so, because honestly they're still kind of producing. They're just not coming way up here. They're not growing up tall. I don't have no flowers and nothing growing up here, but they'll have new little sprouts coming at the bottom. So it'll let me know what it is I'm gonna do once I keep on working, because that's what like I said last year, I kind of succession planted some cabbage. So I already had some that was planted up here, and after they finished doing what they was doing around here, which was around December, then I came back here and I planted some some bok choy, and I planted a couple more cabbages back there. So it worked out pretty good. So I think maybe I'll do the same thing this year. I didn't dug out. Well, put a little cavern. I got one right there and one right there, and they go all the way back. But I came back because it haven't really been raining here. It's been so dry. You could water the top layer, and when you dig down in there, everything is dry as a bone. So I came back and I put a little bit more all-purpose fertilizer right through that little crack. And I went and found I had a little cheap bag of compost. So I'm gonna take that also, and I'm gonna put that in the crack also, and then I'm gonna lay them down in it, and then continue on like that. Yeah. So I already put the all-purpose fertilizer in there. Now I'm gonna open up this bag and put a little of this cheap compost in there, then I'm gonna keep it moving. So this is our bok choy. So I'm gonna pull out some of these for me, save some for my mom, and save some for my sister. All right, this is where I'm at so far. So I'm gonna lay them all out. The sun came out on me because I probably would have waited till later. We had an overcast, but it's nice and cool today, so hopefully it won't be a problem. But I laid them out, and then I'm gonna come take the stems and stick them down in that soil and cover them up. Like I said, the bok choy, I'm gonna kind of like space them once I get my hands in the dirt. But for the most part, like the mustard greens and stuff, like right here, you put your mustard greens kind of tight because I harvest the whole time. So when I'm harvesting off of one, it'll give a chance for the next one to grow. So it worked out pretty good. But let me see. I'm gonna try to hold the phone because I'm not gonna be able to zoom in like I would like to. Let me see. I usually sometimes I'll give me a little stick like this here. Let me find me a good one. Maybe like right here. I'll take that stick and take the root and I'll push it down in the soil like that. And then I'll come back in with my hand and tighten it up. So like this one here. I'll do the same thing. I'll take the root. It just helped me. It's just easier on the back to be down there all the time, bending like that. But you take your time and do it. I ain't gonna push this in too hard because I feel the soil up under is not all that loose. So, because you don't want to break it, you just do it gently and just push it down in there. So I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna do that with all of them. Come and push them down in there gently. This one here is kind of small, so it's already in this place right here. And this one right here, I'm gonna come and do the same. Take it and push it down gently, so I won't mess with the roots. And then I'm gonna come back with my hands and tighten them in. Put the soil around them and stuff like that. So that's what I'm about to do. And when I'm finished, I'll show what I've been doing. All right, I got some of my stuff down. I got a lot of it down. The bees running me from back here. I'm like, that's funny. We put this stuff down, we need y'all, and then you gonna come and run me from back here. But anyway, I did a lot. I'm gonna just put a little bit more. I got a little fishing board and still left inside of this little thing, so that's what I'm gonna give them. So honestly, I have maybe a couple of other spots I would like to prepare, so I could put some of them down. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna collect my little stuff. I got this hose pipe around my phone. I don't know if I wet the lens or not because I'm standing behind it, but I feel like I did. Some of the wind probably caught the water. But I'm gonna move to another little spot. All right. Excuse my shadow. But this little grow bag right here, I have these watermelons in them. I was growing watermelons in the last minute, and it got cool, so they stopped growing. I'm gonna take those off and I'm gonna cut them open and let the chickens eat them. But at the same time, I'm gonna put me some compost inside of this bag and put some all-purpose fertilizer in it, and I'm gonna plant me maybe one of each. I'm gonna put maybe like a cabbage, maybe 1 or 2 mustard greens, a bok choy. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do with that. And I'm gonna see. I think it's another place I want to do that too. Also, I think that's what I'm gonna do with this grow bag over here. Even though it got the pumpkin in it, um, I'm gonna still stick me a couple of brassicas in here because this vine it's gonna die out. So I'm gonna feed this bed, feed that bag real good, and I'm gonna go from there. I got two different varieties of cabbages, and I can't think of the name of the other one. I got the regular round cabbage, and I got the one. It's like the calaboose, but it's not the purple one. It's the green one. So I'm gonna put one of them both in here. What else? I'm gonna put a kale plant. I'm gonna put a kale in here. And a couple of mustard greens. And the mustard greens is the purple mustard greens, and it's the Florida broilage. So there should be two varieties. And I'm gonna put them right in the middle. I was only trying to do two, but three of them also. That's what it is. See, my little bag. I've been seeing people fold them down. Maybe I need to fold it down. Let me just see if we need to find me another little stick to hold the side up. I have a couple of pots that I wanna do the same thing too. Put a little fertilizer in it, put some more compost in it, and get it prepared to put something down in it. Cause I got stuff ready. I haven't put down none of the garlic. I haven't put down no onion. I want to order more onion because I ran out of seeds. So I germinated what I germinated, and I'm gonna buy some starts from a local grower. I want to show something right fast. I have 4 pumpkins growing, 5 now. This is the newest one right here. But I was saying all the vines was growing and was putting fruit on. I said if you wasn't putting no fruit on, I was gonna cut you off. So everybody had fruit on them. These are the 2 over here. And they got the 2. They got one on that vine right there and one over there. But this is her vine right here. So I cut her off. She was like, I'm gonna show you something. It died. But you see, hold up, let me move. That's her. Because she in the ground, she keep on growing. And so when I get ready to water them or I give them any kind of, fertilizer or whatever, I just come and pour it at the stem. And it's been working. I'm like, that's something. I got a couple of little cucumbers in here. I'm sure hoping that the cold don't get it because she has some in here that she didn't put on, but it's all on the ground. She all over here. So I'm hoping I have some cucumbers in the grass before we freeze. But that's my 3 little cucumbers in here. So let me keep on. All right, I'm gonna get these little pots together. I got some onion I would like to drop on them, and maybe some garlic. I got another one somewhere else. I need to go get it. It's in the backyard. I forgot to pick it up. onions. I want to put them down. That's red and yellow. The white one's not gonna make it. So put a little trench right there in the middle because I would like to apply a little turmeric right in the middle of it here because it's good. It's an antifungal and it'll help with root rot. Just in case. Last year I had a few onion that didn't make it. They was soft. The bulbs were soft. So I'm gonna try this. This is my first time trying it. I know it's a good antifungal. I know you could use it like on your plant and your leaves and stuff like that, and it'll help to get rid of white flies. For sure, I know it helped with aphids. I've used it before for that. So this is my first time using it like this. So I just say I was gonna make a little trench here and I'm gonna sprinkle some right in the middle of it. Everywhere I'm gonna put my garlic and my onion, and hopefully it'll help my garlic. Like sometimes when you plant your garlic wanna it gets soft. So this may help. I'm just gonna get like a little teaspoon of it and I'm gonna just sprinkle it right in the middle of it on one row, and I'm gonna do it for each one of them. I'm gonna see. That's kind of like what it looked like. And I'm gonna take it and, blend it in a little bit. And I'm gonna plant my onions and my garlic down in it. Oh. And like I said, it's the onions when they started coming out the bottom. Okay. Yeah, we haven't bought regular mustard greens out of the store in 2 years. I know. It's really worth doing it. I'm growing them now. This one right here. This one right here. Okay. And this one in that top right there. But I just finished planting some in the bag. Yeah. Because in a minute we're not gonna get. Alright, so I've taken them out of the little soil or whatever. And I'm gonna stagger them. I'm not gonna just put all red in one and all yellow in the other. I'm gonna put red and yellow. I'm gonna mix it up just in case one pot do better than the next, and then I know what's going on. Because I didn't grow stuff the same way, prepare the soil the same way, and one pot do better than the next. So this elephant garlic. Honestly, I found it at Walmart. I grew it last year. It did really, really well for me. So I'm gonna try it again. Yep. And honestly, I'm gonna stick right there. Let's do it. Give them a little water and water them in. I went and got the other 2 pots I was talking about. And these are the 2 pots right here. They had tomatoes. Oh my gosh. Tomatoes and both of these that was in the backpack there with the other one. I'm not gonna move the other one right now because she got tomatoes on her. But these 2 was just growing. And they never really had no tomatoes on them. So I cut them out because it was growing all over the place. But it wasn't producing no fruit. All it was doing was harvesting bugs. So I cut them off. And that one came back, and this one here, it didn't. You go get them. Sometimes it's good to go get the root. It's a little nut or something. The other ones, like they look like a little carrot on the end. And I'm gonna get this pot to my mom, so I'm gonna just use that to throw them weeds in for right now. Honestly, I need to get the turmeric powder. Like I said, especially like for this one here. That the little skin part came off. You want that. You want that to stay on. What I did. So I think that's it for that. And I'm gonna water these in too. Wait, let me see. I want to stick something in the middle. Let me just grab one of them out of here. The best of the best. And I don't want to mix the garlic up. I want to keep garlic in the pot with the garlic and onion in the pot with the onion. Because last year I was growing them like together. And which it was okay, but when it came down to my onion seeding and my garlic seeding, I ain't know who was who. So I'm gonna just keep my onion in my onion bed, my garlic in my garlic bed this year. Until I can get my onion seeds up. And I feel like I'm pushing them too far down in there, but I'm gonna go for it, man. Taking my pots. Wait a minute, where is that? Wait. I don't know. The wind took them. It must be up on one of these cars, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and water these in. And I don't know. I think that's it for my little garden thing today. I feel like I got a lot planted. And I have some starch that's still left, but they also for family members. So since I've been digging in that pot, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare their starch for them. I'm gonna just take them and put them all in one pot, and then that way they can just come on pick them up, or I could just drop them off, like bring them to my mom or whatever. So I'm finished for today with that part anyway. I'm about to start wrapping it up, but these is what I have left. And what I'm about to do is make a little care package for family members. I'm gonna split these up. I'm gonna split them all up. The bok choy, this is the bok choy, that's the kale, this is cabbage, this is another variety of cabbage, or it might be vice versa. And these two pots, this pot here, and this one here, is mustard greens. So I have one pot that I did empty, this kohlrabi pot right here. So I'm gonna fluff it up, and let me see, I don't wanna. I'm gonna fluff the little soil up. I'm gonna put some worm pastures in it, and I have another little pot here. Honestly, I think I need to make 3 pots. Yeah, I need to make 3 pots. Mama, sister, and one for my neighbor. So I have some soil that's over there in that pot over there. I'm gonna dig it up and put some in here. And like I said, I'm gonna put worm castings in them. I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna put them all in here. And I'm gonna water them in real good. Set them in a little fish emulsion and give them away. So I'm not gonna record all of that though. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their garden, the switch of the year. The switch of the season. I am. Still, we have a lot to do. A lot to do when it comes down to the seasons changing. Taking the old plants out, putting the new plants in, making room for this, making room for that. So, yeah. So, I guess that's it for me for today. Until next time.